Today we talk about, we're back with Optimal Optimus, the biggest toy in the entire Beast Wars line, the ultimate form of Optimus in the show. This guy was a beast, absolute beast. So basically you had this guy, merge his spark with this guy, and as a result produced this guy. So let's get the card out of the way here. Optimal Optimus, a wise and compassionate Maximal Commander, developed his trademark valor and heroism during his role in the Beast Wars. Exposure to a nebulous entity reconfigured him into the ultimate 4-mode transmetal. Optimal Optimus, Transmetal Optimal Optimus. Reactive, smart missile cannons are functional in all modes of operation. In hypersonic attack mode, he has upgraded Cybertonian Air Guardian jet technology, equipped with Screamjet modules specialized for unmatched velocity. In armored ground assault mode, he transgresses all terrain and overcomes all opposition. Battle reactive blast shields supply him with an impenetrable defense, making Optimal Optimus the most potent threat ever to face off against Megatron and his Predacons. Clearly you see all the artwork illustrating his OD features left and right. It's just too much. See all the 4 different modes. Obviously him and some Mo photos. Originally retailed for, I thought I saw a price tag here somewhere. Wow, $32 back in the good old days, bruh. It is what it is. Anyway, let's crack it open here. Okay. Get this gun in here with the instructions. So I'm gonna figure this out and we'll be right back. Woo! So just got done figuring this guy out, so let's go through it, shall we? Here's the beast mode to start. Pretty nice as far as like color scheming and setup, and very true to the original, you know, cartoon. But I'll be honest with you, I think just stripping the show context from it and just looking at this as a pure toy, I'm really not that impressed. I mean, you tried to keep it true to Beast Wars with a beast, but the beast in this form of a gorilla just doesn't work for me. Like, this is not a gorilla. You got this big ass rocket pack in the back, you got all these wings showing, you got, you know, the gears showing. It's just messy. And he was rarely in this form in the show, so, you know, I really, in retrospect, just looking back in the context of everything, I'm really not that pleased about this, to be honest with you. And maybe that's why I didn't really connect with this character much, even though this should be the Superman of Beast Wars. I mean, this guy could do it all and was maybe the most powerful individual in the Beast Wars when all was said and done, but you just never felt anything towards him because, meh, I don't know, it's probably off kilter, that's why. Anyway, let's get him transformed. So if we want to get him into tank mode, let me refresh my memory here. Lift this. This goes up. This drops down. I believe this goes up. Oh, no, this just folds back. Cool. Next, this comes up. Flap these out, crack open the shoulders like so, fill in the gap here, flush it down, forget how this goes. I think it's like this. And yep, I believe so. Then these will flip around this way. For real? Okay. So sorry about another delay, but that was taking forever to figure out. But here is the tank form. Again, if you looked at this as just a toy in and of itself, you'd say, what the hell? This is not a tank. So there were just so many compromises, I think, with this toy just to fit them into the show. But, you know, it just didn't work. Like, you know, yeah, I get it. It's a tank. It's a multifunctional vehicle. You got to make compromises somewhere. I get all that. But, I don't know. This was just not executed well, or it was rushed or something. I mean, this is not a tank. Like, no kid will play with this individually and say this is a tank. But it is what it is. Anyway, next mode. So flight mode is just kind of a cheap way out of this mode. You just pull out the wings. Pull out the wings here. Oh, the other annoying thing. These little, you know, arm guards or whatever that come off for the robot form. They are fickle as and yeah, just very difficult to manage. So not a fan of that either. But here you go. This is essentially the well, actually no, I know that this would go down, get hidden again. This would come down, and this would come flush down over it. And here we go. Now I don't think that this actually moves any further. It might, but I doubt it. Yeah. So there you go. That's your plane mode. I mean, obviously badass in terms of wingspan, as you can see. You know, really holds its own. Got the spark of Optimus being held right there, which obviously is not included. Got the little rifles up top, wings on the sides. So yeah, this is probably his best form. And then the robot form. Well, let's do it. So crack these open. This will, if I remember correctly, and we're back. So now finally I got him in robot form. Move the little forearm pieces up here. Put the gun in his hand, as you can see. Which looks pretty dope, I gotta say. You got the guns ready to ablaze. You got his robot head, very accurate to the show. Boom, 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 boom. Let's take it outside. Then you got his feet. Pretty much standard issue as for the gorilla. You pull the oranges back. So I really do love this orange and blue scheme, especially with that hit of maroon going on. Very, very dope. Dope. But yeah, otherwise this is pretty standard. But yeah, as an overall figure, I think it just didn't work. There was just too many things going on at the same time. But you know, it is what it is. But otherwise, you know, I'm not complaining. I'm glad to have them, and definitely necessary as part of the complete collection. So thanks for joining, and we'll see you on the next one. We out.